What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more TMNT Standard on the channel, and we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite cards from the TMNT set, and one of the few ones that I think actually has the potential to make an impact on the standard format, and that is Raph and Leo, Sibling Rivals. 3 mana for a 2/4. Whenever Raph and Leo attack, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap 1 or 2 attacking creatures. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. So the natural pairing with this, some people have tried to do Boros decks with like Arabella, Firebender Ascension, the 1-drops that trigger Firebender Ascension, but I want to go a little bit of a different route. I want to try pairing this card with Frostcliff Siege, because if you can give Raph and Leo haste and be able to get the extra combat steps the same turn that you play it, in combination with giving your entire team +1/+0 and trample, I feel like that sounds pretty good. And there is kind of already a natural, home for Frostcliff Siege in the blue-red looting deck, which was a lot more popular when we had Profts Eidetic Memory, which, to be fair, this deck is significantly less powerful without Profts Eidetic Memory, but I still think there's enough here to make an archetype out of it. So the general concept of this deck is you're a little bit lower to the ground than the traditional, like, maybe not Izzet prowess, but you're lower to the ground than the lessons decks. So you have 3 Tiger Seal and 4 Stormchaser's Talent. You still have Talent Boomerang because that interaction is just so powerful, but Tiger Seal is a 1 mana 3/3 with Vigilance, and then it basically taps every turn, and you can untap it when you draw an extra card, which you can do with things like Boomerang Basics, Ashling, Fear of Missing Out, Winter Night Stories, and Riddler. Frostcliff Siege, very powerful with Quantum Riddler, where you can pay 2 mana for a 5 power flying trampler haste, and then, sometimes there's even spots where you warp the Riddler for 2 mana with a Siege in play, attack them for 5, and then boomerang your Riddler to just do it again next turn. We have good interaction, like Floodmaw, Torch the Tower, couple of Roaring Furnaces to pair with the Boomerang Basics. Ashling looks a little out of place here, but it is good at enabling Delirium for FOMO, and it's pretty good with Riddler. Again, Riddler is the only card you can cast off of the Ashling mana, but it just happens to work so well because you can go Ashling on turn 2, turn 3 you can flip it, make the 2 mana, use the 2 mana from Ashling to warp the Riddler, and then the next turn you get 2 mana again, which can then hard cast the Riddler if you so choose. A couple of Winter Night Stories, good at enabling Delirium, good at untapping Tiger Seal, and getting you closer to Frostcliff Siege and Raph and Leo. The other thing that I want to point out, the Vigilance on Tiger Seal is actually extremely relevant because you have cards like Fear of Missing Out and Raph and Leo to give you extra combat steps, and Vigilance is huge because you can untap your other creatures, the non-Tiger Seal creatures, and then the Tiger Seal, because it has Vigilance, naturally gets to attack again because it didn't tap the first time. So just something to think about there. Mana base, nothing too crazy. There's an Agnikella to be able to, again, untap Tiger Seal, bunch of blue-red lands. And then in the sideboard, we have just, again, cards you would expect: Graveyard Hate, some sweepers, some kill spells, some counter spells, and a couple of Rals. So trying out this sort of new take on Izzet Looting, I don't know if this is necessarily the best home for Raph and Leo. Maybe something like Boros is a more natural fit for it, but again, Raph and Leo just seems so powerful with Frostcliff Siege that I had to try it out. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you back here in just a little bit for the first match. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, this song does whip. This song whips ass. I like the look of this hand. I mean, there's no Raph, but, we can't just play a bunch of decks with, 60 new cards in them. It's got to be a little bit of variety. This is blue-white flash, looks like. Okay, I'll take that. Riddler. I guess we'll go here, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna try and keep that. Should I boomerang basics the Riddler? I know it sounds really weird, but I kind of like doing that. Yeah, I actually kind of like doing that. Just because it means that I can, on a later turn, play it for 2 mana to untap the Tiger Seal. It looks weird, but I think it's right. Yeah, I want to keep the draws flowing. See, here, I think I'm just going to jam Raph. The correct play is almost certainly play the Riddler, but I'm going to jam the Raph. Well, it's a good thing I graveyarded that. Then next turn we get to go like Riddler, untap the seal, yada yada yada. You get the idea. Player on normalize. Yo, huge Raph. Huge Raph coming in. Gonna double block it? Guess that makes sense. It would look a lot better if we had a Frostcliff siege there. Like, how insane would it have been if we had a siege? It would have been crazy there. But, I mean, it's not that bad, you know? That looked okay there. Kind of wish it hadn't been the second one, if I knew that was going to happen. I am going to the Spotlight, yeah. I wasn't initially planning on going to Richmond, but one of my friends was like, last minute he decided that he wanted to go, so... And he's driving, so I'm going to go with him. I'm kind of hyped for it, though. I don't know what I'm going to play. I was, like, actually thinking about playing the Affinity deck. It's certainly the deck that I would have the most fun playing. And, I mean, it looked kind of impressive when we played it earlier. It wasn't terrible, you know? I think it definitely showed some promise. It just has a little bit of consistency issues. I'm not exactly sure what the best way to address those are, but it has some really, really powerful draws. Nice. Yeah, my friend, he wasn't, like, initially going to go, but he just decided last minute, last Saturday, he's like, hey, I want to drive. So he's going to drive. He booked the hotel for us. So everything is all good to go. I guess I should FOMO first. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I guess I should FOMO first, huh? Oh. Okay, they're off it. Wasn't even lethal, but yeah, sure. I guess we don't necessarily know if they're playing Flash or Control. I don't think the Flash versions play Demolition Field, so I think they're Control. I don't know. Let's just pretend they're Control. Although, I don't know, they had Voice too, though, right? They had Voice. Yeah, you're right, though. They had Voice and Innocence and the Flanker. So maybe they are Flash. Oh, I've already restarted the client twice and it's still here. Okay, so if we're gonna... Hold on. Excuse me, I keep, like, losing my voice. If we're gonna put them on Flash, I think Flood Maw is not great. I think maybe Furnace is... No, Furnace is pretty good. Maybe we just do Floodmaw for the 2 instant speed kill spells and call it a day. Let's try that. Let's just do some light sideboarding. Yeah, I don't know. It does kind of feel like they have too many creatures for it to be a control deck, though. Looks good to me. I mean, turn 1 Seal, turn 2 FOMO, turn 3 Siege. I can't complain about that hand, I don't think. I think I'm legally not allowed to complain about that one. They went to 6. Which land do we lead on? I think Island is fine. No. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to take a damage on turn 2 regardless. Whether I go town first or Verge first. No more lies. Okay, that's rude. Frostcliff Siege. Yep. It is kind of cool that we get to go Siege and Warp Riddler in the same turn. It's not bad. I guess we'll go Siege first. I mean, I'm getting in there. I'm gonna try to get in there. Get him, Riddler! It's 8 damage coming your way, boss. Surely they have a kill spell, right? What the hell is that? Oh, the blink spell, okay. So they want to trade? No, okay, alright. I mean, this is fine. Now I just get to cast this for 2 mana and keep it in play, right? I feel like that wasn't the correct target. It's like they should have hit the FOMO. Like, they take more damage that way, but... I see. I see. Creature land, huh? Creature land. Do this. I guess I could just bounce the FOMO, right? Yeah, let's do that. Right? And then go here, this. I guess bouncing the token was higher upside. Because if I bounce the token and draw into this, I can attack with both. So I guess it would have been a little bit better if I had bounced the token. But I mean, they're kind of just fucking dead, right? Quantum Riddler. Wish I could guess that. Bro, there's no way they have Aetherize. Stop saying Aetherize. They're not playing Aetherize. Alright, if they have Aetherize, 20 gifted. Okay, I guess that also makes sense. I don't even know if this is a good attack. That does make this a lot worse, though. They didn't have it. Yeah, I'm not even sure Aetherez does that much. That one, however, that one does do a lot. Roaring Furnace. This hand's good. Quote. What's the quote, though? They didn't tell me what the quote was. What's going on here? Sir Vondum. More like Sir Dedham. No? Anything? I don't think so. Look, man, there's only 3 new cards in my deck list. No, I'm going to tell you now, most of the hands that we have are not going to have new cards. Just telling you that right now. Harvey Toadface, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, not a lot of new cards here. But that's okay, you know? I guess we go blue. I'm going to get hyper aggressive here. Probably more aggressive than I should get, but I just want to empty my hand for the Riddlers, you know what I mean? Have I played Versus or with Rhythm lately? I haven't, no. I did see that Simon posted a Simon posted like an updated list that had a bunch of, apparently they're playing a bunch of Archdruid's Charms now, which I thought was kind of interesting. But I haven't tried that list myself now. You know, I don't know why I did that. I should have just went Riddler. I should have just went Bounce Spell plus Riddler. I don't know why I did that. Okay, well, they dead anyways. So they're like white-black tokens? Maybe like Pyroclasm? Honestly, I'm just gonna run it back. When do we build New York City block constructed with Spider-Man, TMNT, and superheroes?
Actually, I don't know if you know this, but block constructed is not actually a thing anymore, and actually it's not really a thing that you can do because they don't make blocks.
Did that explain it? Make blocks great again. That's what I'm saying. Where were you last turn, you fucking asshole? Well, just for showing up late to the party, you're getting discarded, bozo. See ya. That's what you get for not showing up on turn 1. Better learn that for next game. Ah! Ah! The cards themselves could be considered blocks. No, they're rectangles. Rectangles can't be blocks. What if I just, like, took a turn off? Probably the worst idea in the history of mankind, but, you know. It probably can't be that bad for me. Well, fuck you. Just for that, I'm gonna kill all your shit. You gonna kill my shit? How about I kill your shit? That's right. That's right. 2 can play this game. Now what? It's only fair, man. It's only fair. Okay. Hit you with one of these. A little bit of this. You know, there were better draws in the deck. Like that, you see. What up? Game of Pawns. Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Thank you for using that Twitch Prime. I just want to know what they're quoting. They haven't told me that yet. That's a combo right there. That is a combo. Oh yeah, Modern season's starting up soon. What are you guys playing in Modern? If you are playing the Modern RCQs. I haven't decided what I want to play yet. I have way too many Modern decks. I do this thing where I just like keep buying a bunch of cards and then I never sell, and then I buy more cards and then I never sell, and then I buy more cards. It's a pretty bad problem to have, to be honest with you, but you know. I have the same problem. Weird, I know. It's almost like a lot of people do that. It's more like buy way too high and then forget to sell. That's more like what it is for me. You know. Honestly, I think I might just play Tron. I weirdly think that Tron is kind of in a good spot right now. My retirement account doesn't win on turn 3. That's a good way to put it. That's a great way to think about it. Am I dead? I look very dead. How the fuck are they at 28? What happened here? Where did this all go wrong? Alright, I'm dead. I guess I need those, and not these. Try like that. Is this a financial advice stream? The only financial advice I would ever give you is... I don't know. Get a time machine, go back and buy Bitcoin like 20 years ago. That's the financial advice I would give you. Nothing magic related though. Because I don't make good financial magic decisions. This hand doesn't fucking do anything. No. I mean, it feels weird to mulligan. Alright, I'll keep. I don't know. This doesn't actually do anything. Yeah. Pre-order Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Go back. Remember all those wastelands that you opened up during doing Tempest drafts, and you just threw them out because they were uncommons? Yeah, go back and don't rip those up. Yeah, don't do that. Ancient Tombs, another card that was an uncommon. Just keep them all, man. Keep them all. Activist, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Shadowy Backstreet. Back streets, back. All right. My FOMO is dead. Dude, they... What? They really don't want to kill my FOMO, huh? Well. Yeah, one. I don't know why I shocked. I guess that's why. Because I knew I was going to draw the Abrade. Yeah. Don't write Shivan Dragon on the back of your Ancient Tombs and Wastelands. How many people do you think used Ancient Tomb and Wasteland to proxy, like, Griffin Canyon or some horrible land in fucking Tempest or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the worst land in Tempest is, but whatever the worst land in Tempest is, I guarantee you that there are people who used like their ancient tombs in wastelands and they just sharpied onto it. They're dead, by the way. This hand's missing a blue source. This hand's missing a red source. Okay. Good thing my deck has the broken card, and I don't mind mulling to 5. This is the thing you gotta realize about Quantum Wither decks. It literally does not matter if you mulligan to 5. Okay, well, fuck you. Okay, now it does. Mulligans don't matter when you have Riddler. Except for when they discard spell your Riddler, then they do matter. I'll find another Riddler eventually. The worst lands in Tempest are Vec Townships, Thalicos Lowlands, Rootwater Depths, and Mog Hollows. Okay. You know that somebody at some point in their life... Do we have to go Jeskai mode? I think I have to. You know at some point, somebody in their life proxied on a wasteland and they wrote Vec Townships on that wasteland. There's at least 10 of those in existence. I mean, look, those wastelands are probably still sleeve playable, you know? They'll let you play those in a tournament. Can't play them as Vec Townships, but you can play them as wastelands. Discard a creature card. Yeah, sure. I mean, this kind of went a little bit better for me. Right. Right. Okay. I mean... What else am I gonna do, right? It's also nice that it exiles it, because they can't get it back with Spider-Man. Spider-Man! Well, we don't have the Riddler yet. We're gonna get Demon this turn. Oh, that's more beatable, I think. Do I let him take the Floodmaw? Creature, sorcery, instant. No, I think I forced them to take the Frostcliff Siege. Right? Because if I don't Floodmaw, they can just choose to take the Floodmaw, and then I won't have Delirium. I think this is better for me, weirdly enough. It looks really weird, but... Yeah, see? It wasn't actually lethal, but... Basically, if I do it the other way, I give them the opportunity to not take the Frostcliff Siege, which doesn't give me Delirium. That's the point of doing that. Wait, why did you pay at the prediction? Mods. Mods. Why did you pay at the prediction so early? Wait, did I not start another prediction? Am I crazy? Am I tripping? I started a prediction before this game, didn't I? I thought I did. I'm losing my mind, chap. Alright, stroke my ass. Yo, who dat? Cable Wire! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Is anything else good against the stupid demons deck? I guess Lantern. I gotta cut 2 of these. I actually think Get Out's not great. They don't have that many creatures. I don't know, though. You have the demon, though. Maybe, like, a seal? Actually, Floodmaw's pretty bad. Let's try that. Oh, okay. Well, they're off it. Mods, I'd like you to note this, okay? The prediction is for the match, not the game. Mods, do you understand? This hand is kind of like a mull to 5. I don't think it's good. It's close. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try it. Let's just get a little froggy. And by froggy, I mean turtley. I immediately regret my decision. Not a good keep. Streamer, why did I keep this hand? Little tempo action. Little tempo action. Ooh, okay, that's good. Cold. Yeah, so the basic idea is you're just like, you're utilizing the synergy between, you're basically just like giving Raph and Leo haste. That's the busted thing. Because Raph and Leo with haste is pretty silly. I'm pretty sure I gamble here and go Riddler, try to rip a land. Because if we draw a land, it's so disgusting. Land. It's not great. I think I'm actually going to bounce my Riddler. Deadass. I think it's a good play. It just lets me do it again for 2 mana next turn. I'll draw a land eventually. It's almost like a 1-mana Lava Axe. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'd pay 1 mana for a Lava Axe. Ow. I did. 8 plus 5 is 13. Jesus Christ. I have to block this turn? God, this enchantment is really messed up. Holy. It's crazy that they had no creature in play and I already have the chump blocker. I'm dead. And I started this turn at, what, 16? No, 18, I think. It is cool, but it's also a little rude, you know? Just a little rude. I don't think it's an oversight. I think that's just how the card was designed, but... I can put me to 2. So I have to kill them next turn. What type am I missing? Instant sorcery creature. Fuck. So I have to discard Steam Vents. If I discard Steam Vents, I can't kill them, though, because I need an extra land. Maybe I should Riddler first? This is really tricky. Can respond to the trigger and bounce the enchantment. No. What do you mean? I mean, I could bounce their enchantment, but that still doesn't give me delirium. I need an enchantment or a land in the graveyard. I think I should Riddler first. It gives me the best chance of killing them this turn. damn it. Now what? Okay. If I bounce the enchantment, that does nothing. Because if I bounce the enchantment, they just go replay, level, kill me. So I have to torch the Phoenix and just hope they don't have a creature, maybe? Right? I think that's my only out. Yeah, I don't see any other way out of this. And just pray they don't have a single creature. Hold! Yeah, nothing else saves me. If I bounce the enchantment, I'm just dead on board. Yeah, I was dead to that. I don't think there was a way that I could have been not dead to that. I guess that's a good point. Yeah, if it was a non-haste creature, then it would have been fine because they just go play the creature, one card in hand. Well, no, because they had a second Phoenix, right? So if it was a non-haste creature, like a Mako or a Moonshadow, they just go play that, equip, discard, put me to 2, get back Phoenix, kill me. So I think any creature I was dead to, basically. What do we do against this deck, huh? I guess Anal has got to be good, right? They have what? Cool but Rude, Monument, Bloodthorn, Flail, FOMO. Seems pretty good against them. I don't think I want Soul Guide, do I? Like, they just don't have that many cards that interact with the graveyard. They have a few, but like, I don't think it's enough. It's really just the Flame Wakes. Realm Barrage, Seer, maybe a Braid to kill Flail Monument. Cut Flood Maws, cut like a Stories maybe. Try that. Do some light sideboarding. Wait, why did they add Michael Myers to the client? I really don't like this hand, but I'm going to try it. He was lonely? Yeah, that's fair. Don't yip yip me, fucker. I mean, I'm just gonna hold, man. I'm just gonna go siege into deal you 10. I think. What up, Teamer? I hope they go land monument. That's also fine. I guess we go Raph first. Dude, that animation gets me every time, man. That fucking animation sends me. Not in a good way, but it sends me. Good game. At least these games are really close, you know? That's the beauty. That's the beautiful part about these games. They're really close. To be fair, that first game was kind of close. I was only one turn away from winning that first game. Bro. I think I'm keeping this. I'm on the draw with double anal. No! Not like this. Sure. Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it, buddy. I guess I'll just let them have the Phoenix. I don't think I care about it too. Good news is I got time this game. What could the rest of their hand be? Like, do I have to hold up a null again? I don't know, man. I'm gonna do this. I just don't know what their hand could be. More Phoenixes, maybe? More Phoenixes would make sense. Yeah. No, get out of here. Stop. Stop. Yeah, fuck your cabbages. I hope I draw in... Am I really discarding a Riddler here? There's no way, right? That's just psychotic. I guess it's just better to Riddler, and then if I draw a land, I can play Talent. No, that feels bad, right? I don't know. Because then I'm losing the Riddler for the Siege turn. FOMO can also just block the Mako. Maybe it is good to play FOMO here. Discard Talent? Actually, let's just do that. Let's discard Talent. Okay, well, fuck me, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna lose to a Hardcast Flipwake Phoenix at this rate. That's really bad for me. I will double block Mako if they attack. They kept a card in hand. Interesting, okay. What are we at for Delirium? Instant Enchantment, huh? It's not good. Oh my god. I don't know what to do this turn. This is a tough turn. It's a really tough turn. Yo, who dat? Voice OG, thank you for the 68-month resub. Welcome back. I think I'm supposed to go Siege here. No, that's dumb. Raph is a better blocker. Let's go Raph. I guess I should have torched that Flamewake Phoenix on turn 3, huh? Instead of the Mako. I don't know. They did have another... They had a Tursa, so like... The Mako would have been a pretty big threat, too. Apparently I missed your 67-month resub. I don't know how I missed that, but... Happy late 1-month 67 anniversary. Ugh, that's bad. I'm at 7. I don't think I can possibly win this game now. Riddler into Torch on Phoenix, Chump Tursa? Dead. Nedge. That was a tough one. I guess you could do that with like Raph and Leo, Arabella, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know what that would look like, but something along those lines, maybe. Yo, GG's. I tried ninjas during early access standard, like an Esper ninjas deck. It was okay. Wasn't like fantastic, but it was alright, I would say. See, like, I don't even want to flip the Ashling here. Oh, yo, are they playing the core? Are they core maxing? Chad, I think they're core maxing. Yeah, we just don't flip here. Just play Frostcliff, right? That's what I'm doing. Dose. Then jam Raph next turn. Hopefully can find a land. I guess land doesn't even do that much. Maybe I can bounce the Ashling, draw untap here, slam Raph. Sanctus Nemo, thank you for the prime. I learned the origins of the maxing term. Did you happen to watch Jay Aubrey's latest video? Because that's what I watched last night. That man puts out some good content. He made like a whole video on the that whole thing. All right, Ashling did. Don't kill my siege. No, 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 no. Rude. Okay. Funny line. I can bounce the Seam Rip and then loot to untap the Tiger Seal. Hit them for 6. I actually kind of like that line, as weird as it sounds. It's a very odd line for sure, but... Although now we don't have a way to untap the seal next turn when we go for Raph. But hopefully we can draw like a Riddler or something, or another Ashling. Like I was thinking about maybe instead of making that play, I should just go play Raph and Leo and then save the Boomerang for the turn that I go siege into Boomerang, and then I can go untap Raph Ashling and then attack them for 18. Oh yeah, for sure. Once we get into the thick of things for modern season. Wait, why why are my mods paying out these predictions? What is mods? What are you doing? Why are you paying out predictions? Who's doing that? I need to find out. You guys got to stop doing that. What are you doing? Stop. Insider trading. I don't know who's doing it, but seriously, stop. All right, I'm gonna pay. This is why we can't have nice things, man. This is what my mods do, you know? I mean, don't you worry. I can ban the mods, you know? Raph and Leo. I should be able to look in the mod logs. Mod logs. No, that only shows recent bans and timeouts and moderator messages. Interesting. Okay, let's figure this out. What mods are in the chat? Let's figure this out. I can one guy the mods right now, don't worry. Apeshit, Child, the Leader, Leon, Overshorv, Tem, Machine, Ugh. Which one of you are paying out the prediction? Stop! Alright, anyways. Anywho, what are they playing? They're playing blue-white, I think core. It's a lot of basics. Could do anal against the core. Little anal core. That's why I went VIP way. Yeah, so you don't get caught. they're just rigging the predictions. This is what my mods do. They just make infinite channel points by rigging predictions the entire time. This is why we can't have mods, you know? Yeah, they paid out the prediction, pieced out, and they're out of here, you know? It's the perfect heist. They'll never get caught. They'll simply never get caught. How many channel points do you guys have right now? Like, I want to know who has the most channel points. Like, are we in the millions? Are we in the 10 millions? You know, what are we at? Okay, we're like most so far is 300K. It's got to be somebody at a million, right? 500K, ayo. Pretty sure the whales have millions. I mean, you can't just like purchase Doom coin, you know? It's not for sale. Get out. All right. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me once. I'll leave. I should launch a shit coin. No, I wouldn't do that. That is something I would literally never do. Bro, can I please have some spells? What if we made a new currency and called it Turtle Coin? But you can only use the currency to buy cosmetics in the shop. You can't purchase anything else with it. And by cosmetics, I mean turtle cosmetics, of course. I'm dead. I'm dead. Excuse me. Core, 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 core. Core spotted. I repeat, core spotted. All right, give me a Riddler off the top. Oh, that's good. Brother. You're fucking killing me right now, man. I've drawn like 4 spells this game. That's good. Surely next turn, right? Oh, fuck. I forgot that thing becomes a 4/4! Bro, I'm tilted. I don't want to play anymore. Alright, you win. You win. Alright, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Okay, let's try not to draw 13 lands this game. Let's at least try to do that. Let's pretend like we're making an effort to not draw that many lands. That was a frustrating game. Okay. Keep this. It's not even that good, to be honest with you, but it's not very good. It's good if we draw talent. But as you all know, I don't have talent. Suco de fruta. Thank you for the prime. Suco de fruta. Is that the fruit suck? I don't know if that's what that means, but it's got to be close, right? This looks borderline non-functional. I mean, if we draw a third land, we can kind of cook with Raph a little bit. I'm not going to 5. Sure, man. Yeah, okay, sure, man. What the fuck? Go. I should play talent that turn, but what was that? Yeah, all right, man. Juicy fruit. Okay, 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 I gotcha. Thank you for the prime. I tried my best. I'm still gonna go with fruit suck though. All right, don't play your 2-drop now. Can't seam rip that one, huh? I know. I know you can't seam rip that one. Yeah, sure, man. I'll fucking cast it again. Word. Hmm. Interesting. Let's just do this. I'm not gonna hold up Counterspell. There's just not that much I can spell snare here. I guess the Dragonstorm, if they have core, like core, pick up Dragonstorm, replay it. Maybe I could snare that. I guess I'm just gonna go to, well, let's go to combat first. I think if they don't do anything, I'll just go post combat, pick up the talent. I see. I think they have 2 spells in hand. Alright, how about this? I'm gonna let them go to blocks. The one they block, I'm gonna sack for Torch. Because I have to keep this in play to be able to bounce it with Boomerang. Well, that worked out perfectly for me, didn't it? I mean, I guess I'll keep another one on top, right? Just play this. Alright. And then next turn, like, level up talent, get Boomerang, play second talent, something like that. Oh. We've entered the anchorage stage of the game. Okay. That's good news for me. Yeah, so Ashling is kind of weird, or like, it's not an amazing card, because there's not a ton of things that it actually casts. But basically the idea for Ashling is it loots, so it untaps the it untaps your Tiger Seal, and also it can, if you transform it, you can use the mana to warp a Riddler. And like that's kind of cool. But it's mostly in there as just a 2-mana looter for Tiger Seal. Like you could maybe try Duelist of the Mind instead of that card, because Duelist is also a way to loot, but it's not as good because you have to play the Duelist and something else to trigger it, so it doesn't just kind of do the thing for you, you know. Like it requires more effort, more things to utilize. I don't care if they eat the Ashling. By the way, I have a second one. Kind of wanted them to make this block. They also don't know that I don't have a spell in hand. They at least have to play around it. Oh, that's good. No, it's blue-red. It's on the Mox Field if you want to check it out. The one that we played today. Should be on the Mox Field. I could be dead. I mean, they didn't have a ton of cards in hand, so I'm not deterministically dead. Now I might be dead. It's 11. 13 if they have another seam rip. No, I think we live a turn. I think we're good. Yeah, they just didn't have enough resources. Just did on board, right? Boomerang! 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 We'll see ya. See, here's where I would pay out the prediction, but unfortunately my mods decided to pay out the prediction early,